Okay, I'll start now.
Yeah. Wait. Hang on. Done. Start.
Good afternoon, respected Chief Guest, Principal, faculty member, and my fellow mates. I am Sayali More, Co-Chairperson of Ecell UMIT, and I welcome you all to all an entrepreneurship fest of Ecell UMIT, that is Innovation 2022. Before starting with any occasion, as an UMITian, it is our tradition to begin with the university song. We pay respect to Sri Maharshi Karve and Savitribai Phule by remembering them in every occasion of our college. So we will begin with our university song.
संस्कृतास्ति पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। संस्कृतास्ति पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। हम नहीं है दीन कहता कौन हम अबला है सबल संस्कृति हमारी हम सभी सबला ज्योति से जगमग हुआ अंतर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। स्वप्न खाकर सी हुआ साकार है इसमें। महर्षि कर्वे तपस्या सार है इसमें। हम दिशाएं और ये मिलकर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। संस्कृतास्ति पराशक्ति स्वर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है। विश्व है परिवार भारत घर हमारा है।
Gargi, Chief Guest, left. Gargi,
Yes.
Chief Guest is login again.
Okay, wait. I'll take him. No, he's not here. He's not here.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Gargi, till then you can present the screen.
Yeah, sure. Siley, just tell me if he's here, okay? Because I'm sharing the screen now.
Gargi, check. He is joining.
No, he's not here.
Actually, he's facing some issues. We should start now. He is joining in a while.
Actually,
He is
he's
facing
facing
network
network
issues.
issue.
So I'm starting
Begin.
Today, on the occasion of Inauguration 2022, we have some amazing personalities with us. To begin with, we have our beloved principal, Dr. Shikha Nema ma'am, uh, faculty coordinator, Mr. Bharat Patil sir, and Bhumi Sorathia, chairperson of Ecell UMIT. The chief guest for today's occasion is Mr. Soubir Bhatt, who is entrepreneur by passion, holding multiple global positions, pursuing medical education to become a doctor of alternate medicine, specializing in the field of homeopathy and biotherapy at the Canadian School of Alternating Medicine in Montreal, in Canada, and a lawyer from University of Mumbai in India. He is the founder of Venture and Explore Holdings, VE Consultancy Group, Venture Max Partners, S Capital Bank, Win Glory Wealth, The Explore Magazine, SB Foundation, Callian Clinic. Sir, it is an honor to have you here. Now I request Bhumi Sorathia, Chairperson of Ecell, to present the annual report.
Yeah. Gargi, can you please share the screen? Gargi, Sally, could you do it?
Yeah, wait a second. Is my screen visible?
Uh, no.
Now it is visible. Is it
No.
visible now? अरे मेरा दिख नहीं रहा है.
Um, okay, I guess I'll just start. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Bhumi Sorathia, the chairperson of Ecell UMIT. A warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Team Ecell. Welcome to the Annual Fest 2021-2022. As the name suggests, Ecell is the entrepreneurship cell. It is a non-technical council which provides great opportunities for students to develop and enhance their entrepreneurial and management skills. Vision with this idea, Ecell UMIT wishes to boost the mind of our young generation and empower them with knowledge and serve as a platform to implement their ideas and give them the confidence to step up into the real world. Our council aims to create opportunities, promote innovation, and enhance the knowledge sharing among students, help students to learn more about the resources that they will require to develop their ideas into the business and also focus on how to improve their organizational management, entrepreneurial, marketing, creative, and leadership skills. Um, uh, I guess we don't have the PPT right now, so I'll just move forward. Um, yeah. Before I do that, I would like to thank Bharat Patil sir, who is our faculty coordinator, for always supporting us and guiding us, and our core council, and a special thanks to our junior council. We have some of the best people in the council working very smart, and their efforts will continue to place the council in a strong position to capture the opportunities ahead.
Now I would request Bharat Patil sir, who is our faculty coordinator, to address everyone.
Thank you, Sayali. Uh, Good afternoon, everyone, one and all present over here. Dignitaries on the dais, Principal Dr. Shikha Nema ma'am, uh, today Chief Guest Soubir Bhatt, Chairperson Ms. Bhumi, Co-Chairperson Ms. Sayali, Finance Treasurer Gargi, and the Secretary Dhanashree, all senior council members, junior council members, class representatives of entrepreneurship cell of UMIT, teaching and non-teaching staff of the institute, and all the students. Today, I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you all in the inaugural function of our annual fest, Innovation 2K22. Entrepreneurship Cell is a non-technical council, student council of the institute, and the main focus area of this council is entrepreneurship and associated areas. So basically, every year the senior council they choose a team of the senior council, that is outgoing senior council. They make a team of the senior council, and the entire activities throughout the year are carried out by them. So I would like to specifically mention here them because they have chosen the best team, and they are they have really done well during the last year. The entire year they have been organizing the different events which are related to the entrepreneurship, startup, IPR related activities, and it was activities, a lot of activities that have been arranged throughout the year. And the annual fest, that is the biggest event. So today we are inaugurating that. So I welcome you all. Today we have with us Mr. Soubir Bhatt. He's a very good speaker, and you will definitely going to enjoy listening to him and his experience about his own experiences about the entrepreneurship. As far as the
Th-
entrepreneurship is concerned, it's already means our chief guest is going to focus on the different areas, and I'd just like to add few things over here. When we say the entrepreneurship, we what we, is coming to our mind is a profit, loss, or the business. So it is like what it gives. I'd like to share a small story. A friend of mine and his 10-year-old kid. So one evening he came running and was telling us that we have a fun fair event, and that is in the society, and he want to participate in that. So we asked him, what do you actually want to do? So he said, lot of options are there, but I would like to start a food stall over there. And the small contribution was there, so he agreed. And after that particular fun fair, it started, and they started with the shop. But yeah, actually, one more thing. We asked him what you are going to do in that, because food stalls are there, different food stalls will be there. So he said, what I'm going to make a different thing is, I'm going to keep the everything very hygienic in that. So it was like good quality paper plates he got. Then he got the paper napkins and everything. And it was like when he started selling that one, within 10 minutes, his entire thing it was sold, and he was very happy with that one. And he came running and telling that within 10 minutes I sold out everything. So it was like, and we made a profit also. So it was like the expressions on his face was like the sense of achievement that you can see. Now if we calculate the what profit that he has made, maybe he has made a 10 or 20 rupees profit, but that doesn't matter. But what is the gain of that is the sense of achievement, and that is what you get from the entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, it is related. You can relate it to the success. You can relate it to the sense of achievement, and it is not something like that you can restrict to the few hours of the day. It has to be a 24/7. Our chief guest is going to speak about that. Another thing that I would like to add is the risk and reward. So higher is the risk and the reward is also higher, but the risk taking capacity that that goes down over the years. So in the start of the career, the risk taking capacity is more. So we always say that the you come out with the ideas, you try to find out the ways how you can commercialize that, and we are here with the Ecell. We are ready to help you out. We are ready to provide you the platform. We are ready to provide you with the mentors, and you can make a good out of that. So I appeal to the students. This is the 2 day fest. It is filled with many activities have been arranged by the council. You can participate in that. You can enjoy. You can learn, and also think about something, some good business idea that you can commercialize and you can launch. So thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I would request our principal, Dr. Shikha Nema ma'am, to address everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. Chairperson, co-chairperson of Ecell, our staff coordinator, Mr. Bharat Patil, the chief guest of the day. It is really a pleasure to see all of you over here for the innovation of Ecell, integration of Ecell festival, which is Innovation 2K22. Your theme for this particular festival is really very good because nowadays everyone is talking about innovation, and e-cell and innovation should go hand in hand, because whenever there's an innovation, there's an entrepreneurship which can come with it. The innovation can be seen in multiple domains. Whenever you are having a day-to-day issue and you are trying to resolve it, you can always have a innovation with you. So it could be a simple pen which you have designed to write in the mode where no other pen can work, or it could be when you are stuck in a traffic and you are looking for a flying car, right? So these are the simple examples of ideas which can come up and which can be created in the form of innovation. When we talk about innovation, I would like to state that SNDT Women's University is having its own innovation cell, and which is having which is giving a special platform to all the girls for developing their own company. So the platform is there for you. You just need to think of an idea, and the innovation cell of SNDT Women's University is more than willing to put you on board for starting up company of your own. In addition to this, Narendra Modi government of Digital India, Made in India scheme, they all believe that you should have a startup company which will give the jobs to the people. So rather than aiming for becoming an employee, now you should aim for becoming an employer. Becoming an employer is more important. So that is something which I will like to tell all of you, that you should aim for becoming an employer rather than an employee. When you become an employer, you are also doing a social work, because you are also giving job to multiple people, which is also very good for the system where you are working on, and you are also helping the society by resolving the problem of unemployment. So these are some of the things which I believe that you should work on when you are talking about the innovation and e-cell. The other concept which we have to work on at e-cell is the patenting. Whenever you are having an idea, you should go for patenting that particular idea. So everyone thinks that the when you are filing the patent, it is a very difficult task, but when you file a patent, it is actually very easy, and you can go ahead with the patent idea, your idea. Once you have patented it, then it can be commercialized easily, and all the other parties who are interested in your patent, they will be tying up with you, and you will be getting the
I think ma'am is facing some network issues.
Yeah, some network issues.
Okay. So I would like our chief guest, Mr. Soubir Bhatt, to address everyone.
First of all, Jai Shri Krishna to the entire SNDT community. First, I don't know where to start from thanking everybody, like starting from the student body to Principal Dr. Nema to Bharatji. Thank you so much for this invitation and warm welcome. This is indeed an honor. Trust me, this entire honor and pleasure goes both ways. See, we're benefiting from each other. And the thing is,
Can you
SNDT,
hear me?
yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
our principal was saying something very important, and I would let her finish first because she was talking about patent and being a future lawyer. I want to hear this out.
Actually, I was continuing, and I think my internet got over. So I
Yes.
just wanted to tell that at the end of this program, I believe our students will be able to come up with the innovative ideas. We may also be having a unicorn like PhonePe and other
Hmm.
unicorns in the future. So I see a bright future for all the students. All the best for your function. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We really appreciate your point of view and your inputs up here. So again, I'll start with I'll open up with thanking the entrepreneurship cell at UMIT, SNDT, and our principal, Dr. Nema. Thanks for building a stellar team. And so I got an opportunity to speak on this platform. And if I'm talking very fast, don't mind stopping me and saying, "Hey, Soubir, you need to slow down." That's not never an issue. So I'm really excited for this opportunity. Entrepreneurship, where should I be starting from? It's like you're free thinking. There's nothing called weird thinking in entrepreneurship. You're trying to act crazy in a very positive manner. That is entrepreneurship. Or you're trying to work on your own schedule or try to build something that would add value to other people. What our principal mentioned, that's very, very true. That when you become uh, an entrepreneur, you're holding public office. And when you're holding public office, you're responsible for the welfare of the community. Because at that point in time, you mature up. If you want to mature pretty fast, become an entrepreneur. If you want to become a better person, become an entrepreneur. Why? I'll tell you what. You'll go through all sorts of grilling procedure. You may hate some procedure, you may love some procedure, and you start becoming more tolerant, you become more, would say, risk taking, you become more sporting as a person. Like, for example, there are a lot of people in this world who go into depression for whatever their problem is. An entrepreneur has a very close relationship with depression. He becomes more friend of the depression. So when you become a friend of this entire depression, I'll tell you what, you're instead of being depressed and getting bogged down by depression, you start thinking innovative. You say, okay, here's what is stopping me, how I can get things done. Basically, you become more adventurous. You want to have fun, you want to see adventure in your life, become an entrepreneur. I'm going to say till this much. Rest, I'll save it for the later. Over to you guys.
Okay. Gargi, can you please share the screen?
Yeah, sure.
Uh, Bhumi, I request you to start.
Okay. I'll do it from the beginning or from vision. Okay, from vision. With this idea, Ecell UMIT wishes to boost the mind of our young generation and empower them with knowledge and serve as a platform to implement their ideas and give them the confidence to step up in the real world. Next vision. Next, Gargi. Mission. Yeah. Our council aims to create opportunities, promote innovation, and enhance the knowledge sharing among students. Help students to learn more about the resources that they will require to develop their ideas into business, and also focus on how to improve the organizational, management, entrepreneurial, marketing, creative, and leadership skills. Now, I would like to make a few comments about the year past and the year ahead. This is our first online event for 2021, which was on open source, followed by Next, gaming gaming streets, which was a fun event and which includes Sell It Out, Tag of War, 2000s nostalgia, bingo, real versus real. And then on 31st October, we had our very first virtual movie night. Then on Christmas, we had a secret Santa where people from various colleges joined, and this event turned out to be the most engaging event of all. Then on 28th of December, we had an interaction session with the first year. We played games, talked about entrepreneurship, and a lot more. Then on January 2022, we had a very informative session with Ishan Shetty on startup. And now, next, and now we have our annual fest 2021 to 2022 filled with activities. It is a 2-day fest which will start from today and continue on 13th, that is on Sunday. I will, yeah, I will shortly hand over to Sayali, but before I do, I would like to thank Bharat Patil sir, our faculty member, our faculty coordinator, for always supporting and guiding us. This is our core team for academic year 2021 to 2022. Next, we have our junior council. We have some of the best people in the council working very smart, and their efforts will continue to place council in a strong position to capture the opportunities ahead. Yeah,
Thank you, Bhumi. Uh,
That
Gargi,
was
can you
a
share
lovely
the other?
presentation.
Thank you.
yeah.
Gargi, can you share the other PPT?
No wonder I say I'm an entrepreneur by passion. When I say passion, I signed up for the good, bad, ugly. Not scaring you guys, don't worry about it.
Uh, we would like to thank our seniors, the ex. We would like to thank our seniors, the ex-council of Ecell, for guiding and supporting us throughout this academic year. And on this occasion, we would like to express our gratitude by felicitating them. Our chairperson, Ms. Shruti Mishra, who molded us in becoming leaders of today and guided like the Northern Star with her smart decisions. Next, our co-chairperson, Ms. Sakshi, is not only great but was heart of our council, who would listen to all our smallest nuisance and even play a bigger role in every event of our council. Next, our former secretary, Maimadi, has always been cheerful and thoughtful with her vibrance and abundance of energy. Next, our treasurer, Samparadi, who would always maintain a balance not only in terms of all accounts and budget, but also finding the right and easiest way to deal with all the problems. Next, the smart and clever mind behind all our events could be only Sakshi Sinhadi, would only thought to be innovative but also creative. Next, this she's our the face of our council digitally and only enhanced by our Vaishnavidi, who has always went to greater lengths to face out of reach of our e-cell. Next, debugging and coding is not an easy job, and to handle our website and start our own blog of entrepreneurship and technical head, Snehal D did an awesome job. Next, This was our ex-core team for the academic year 2021. Thank you so much, Dee, for guiding us and helping us throughout this academic year. Now I would ask Bhumi to present vote of thanks.
But before that, could you please tell us more about yourself before I tell the vote of thanks, Mr. Soubir? But
All right. The question is to me, Saurav. More about myself. I'll start from here. Um, what do I do for a living? People are going to ask me at the very first shot. I venture and explore. The reason why I say I venture and explore is being in entrepreneurship is all about venturing and exploring different avenues worldwide. What do you want to do next? What do you want to do next? That's the thirst, the question that comes in. And moreover, that is why I named my company Venture and Explore Holdings. In short, it's VNE Holdings. And it has multiple, it's a business conglomerate I'm working on. It has e-commerce, international trading, automotive, aviation, and a lot more new auxiliary services coming up, including consulting and taxation and regulatory arm. So this is this much. More about myself. I am a third generation Mumbaiker. I hail from a military family. I grew up in Mumbai till my high school. I attended RIA College for my 11th and 12th. Then I moved to the United States to pursue my undergrad. So I earned my bachelor's degree in economics and business administration, and I had law and pre-med along with it. So I had the option to become a doctor and or a lawyer in the very next future, which I'm pursuing right now. And then I hold a master's degree from State University of New York at Albany in accounting. And then I became an investment banker with KeyBank and JP Morgan Chase and Company. And following this was my state of employment till I worked for an American retail bank. Then I worked for a biotechnology company in California, moved to JP Morgan Chase and Company. Post JP Morgan, I became an entrepreneur. I was working to form a hedge fund, and that point in time, this entire VNE business conglomerate came into my mind. Well, that's a very what to say uh, that that's a very widespread startup that I'm talking about. And being an entrepreneur is not sticking to one single brand. I'm an investor with multiple Fortune 500 companies worldwide, starting from different aviation brands like United Airlines, Delta, American, to Indian aviation brands like Jet Airways, Indigo, and SpiceJet, and also in companies like Mattel, Mondelez that owns Cadbury. I'm sure you guys all love Cadbury products. So I picked and choose my companies where I want to be an investor out of passion. Why I say I'm an entrepreneur out of passion? Because I'm building a brand myself. I'm building my own brand. I'm building my own company brand. And I'm also associating myself with established Fortune 500 brands. Trust me, it enhances my candidature or my personality a little bit more. Work is a multidimensional thing. So when people, and I'm also an advisory council member with Harvard Business Review. And now, since you guys are technology oriented school, I'm also a global panel member with the MIT Technology Review. So we keep a lot of track on new innovation, new technology evolution that comes our way. And we do share those insights up with MIT. And what else? See, I'm an aspiring lawyer, aspiring doctor of alternative medicine from Canada. and I aspire to get my private pilot license very soon, maybe even like next 3 to 4 years time. See, what I'm trying to say is an entrepreneur holds multiple positions. An entrepreneur can have multiple professions. He can be doctor, lawyer, engineer, pilot, all at the same time. So when you talk that that you want to be an entrepreneur, you need to be very clear. What are the professions you're gonna hold? See, if my company VNE doesn't work out, trust me, there are failures in entrepreneurship field. There's nothing to be worried about. If this doesn't work, another thing will work. Just make sure you guys are more strong in whichever profession you guys want to take up. Go for multiple profession if you have the time. Like I have the time to earn my law degree. I have the time to earn my alternative medicine degree, and I'll find some time and money to earn my pilot's license. Though I don't know if I can be a commercial pilot though or not. See, aviation and flying is my passion. Being a doctor is my passion. So I've combined all these different professions. I know it sounds crazy. Like, how come you in one life can hold so many positions? Trust me, if you can find that time, energy, aspiration, and money, all four things, you can go for it. Trust me, don't bother if people call you crazy and all. As far as you find yourself awesome to do all these things, you should go for them. So I can go unending about myself. I don't want to bore you guys. So in summing up in short, who's Soubir Bhatt? He's not a public figure right now. So Soubir Bhatt is an entrepreneur. He's an aspiring medical doctor, a would-be lawyer, upcoming private pilot, and the founder CEO for VNE Holdings. And before that, I'm a human being. Congratulations. Now I feel great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Anytime.
sir.
Anytime. And
Now
coffee
I
is my
would.
energy booster. And coffee is my energy booster. Oh, by the way, if you're an entrepreneur, make sure you have good health. Uh, I don't do alcohol. I don't do narcotic drugs. Neither I smoke any form of tobacco. I
So
meditate.
could you tell us few points like to guide us?
Yeah.
What should we do? What should we do to be a
Yeah,
good
what should we
entrepreneur?
yeah, what should we like start from? The
Where
beginning.
should you start from? Okay. Okay. Where should you start from? First two things, what goes hand in hand is you decide what you want to create. What do you want to do? This is the first step. Say, for example, if you think of opening and what to say, a fashion design, like a fashion institute or a fashion brand. Since you guys are all upcoming ladies, I'm just don't mind. I'm just quoting a hypothetical example of a cosmetic brand or designer wear. So if that comes into mind, think of it. What sort of segment you want to go into? Next thing is come up with a business plan. How you want to grow. There are multiple factors. When you decide to be an entrepreneur, first thing, where you want to focus, either a product or a service. Do you want to, okay, if you want to stick to a product, a consumer product, would you like to be a manufacturer or would you like to like aggregate? That's the thing. And the first thing is get your head cleared out. Like, what do you want to do? Second thing is a business plan. Then the third thing comes, who's gonna fund? Would it be like family funds? Would it be your trust fund? In case you're an ultra HNI, then there's no problem. You don't need to walk around in front of different financial institutions or pitch your ideas. Now, first comes then the fourth pointer comes in, how soon you want to grow. All right, well, this is an interesting part. People want to say that they want to grow right here, right now. There's nothing called fast growth. It takes time. Remember, you're going to make a bunch of mistakes. Automatically, you're going to learn that what is right, what is wrong. For example, I'll be very specific here. You guys are very much aware of um, spam marketing on WhatsApp. There are certain number of people who would storm 30 to 50 messages every single day, morning to night. And eventually what happens, you're pissed off. You don't even care to open that particular person's message. You just straight away clear those messages without even seeing. Or the worst could be you block that person because you find it utter annoying. So you learn from that mistake. Like I learned that the hard way. When I was setting up my first e-commerce company, Blue Store Prime, I was sending a bunch of catalogs. It was November 2019 to a bunch of my friends, bunch of my known people, out of which there were a lot of angry young faces who said, okay, Soubir, you need to really stop sending us spam messages. It's very annoying. There was this Lions Club president. He was pissed. He blocked me. He said, dude, Soubir, I can't have you anymore. So this is where I made my mistake. I learned that the entire idea of WhatsApp marketing is a very bad form of marketing. It pisses people off. When it pisses people off, that they don't want to open your message, even if you have a family emergency or a real genuine emergency, or if you're sending a greeting to that person saying, hey, so and so, happy Diwali or happy New Year, that person doesn't open your message anymore. So that's a very tiny failure I realized being an entrepreneur, that certain social media cannot be used for marketing. Like, I can't stuff my own product or services on somebody unless they wanted to. They want to see it. So basically, this is where digital marketing comes up. If people like, they'll visit you.
Hmm.
So that's a very small example of making a mistake and realizing the failure, that WhatsApp marketing isn't going to work. People are going to be furious at you. So so that's called like stumbling. I won't call it a failure. And trust me, failure isn't a bad thing. It means it means you got enlightened. Like Gautam Buddha. Like Gautam Buddha became enlightened after multiple years of his prayer. For us humans, we stumble, we make our mistakes, and we get enlightened. Trust me, like your university life can teach you entrepreneurship, the basic values of entrepreneurship. But the real training is gonna happen on the ground. You're gonna get insulted, you're gonna get loved, you'll be hated, you'll be admired, and so on. It's part of life. And the thing is, but the very fact that'll make you smile, that'll keep you happy, that'll cheer you up, is that you're trying to create something, and you're trying to create a legacy. Trust me, your company might not be a Fortune 500 company while you're alive. Maybe 300 years down the road, if you form company ABC International, that'll be known like, see, it takes time. Any entrepreneurial effort takes a lot of time. If you can make it like, I know how the CEO of Ola, Bhavish Agarwal, got rejected. See, you got to get over the fear of rejection. Entrepreneurship taught me to get over the fear of rejection. Earlier, to be very honest, uh, I used to feel shy to walk up to a girl and just say hi to her, or hey, I'm Soubir, what's your name? See, I was scared back in my college years. I thought that girl would say just piss off. I don't want to talk to you. That was a fear of rejection I had. But over the year, when I went into multiple investor meetings, multiple meetings related to the business world or general life, I realized, hey, rejection, that's the majority part. So why do we be afraid of that? And every rejection isn't bad. Sometimes certain rejections can add like badge of honor. So get over that fear of rejection. Get over any sort of awkwardness that would say, hey, people would find that idea weird. There's nothing called weird idea. See, I'll tell you when one of my uncles once mentioned that there will be a chip installed in pet animals or in humans to track them down. This was 25 years ago. People called him crazy, to be very honest. They said, how can you have a chip inserted? He said, yeah. And today, what? Look at it. When your pet has a GPS chip tagged or inserted in his body, you can find your dog or cat who's lost through GPS. People called him weird back then, but now that's a necessity that'll save your furry family member. So nothing's weird. Nothing's weird. You just see, you got to be crazy if you want to be an entrepreneur. Crazy in the sense, not a psychopath. It's like being positively charged up, thinking all sorts of crazy things that, okay, if how can a certain thing be done in a certain way? Like in financial market, peer-to-peer lending wasn't very popular, but now peer-to-peer lending can lend you like $1,000 to $10,000 for a short period of time. You're pulling up money from a bunch of private people and providing it to another sort of working class people. So that's the financial innovation that came up with all these fintech companies on board. And what else? I'm just thinking, like, any particular question you guys have in mind, shoot it. I'll be able to answer. Don't be shy. If you want to be an entrepreneur, never be shy. That's another cardinal principle. See, this is a Gyan Ganga Global session. I share certain Gyan. I get certain Gyan from your community too. Any particular questions you guys have in mind?
So,
I know
at
you
what
had a
age did you thought that you really want to become an entrepreneur? Like,
very good
what was your
35.
thing?
What was my age? See, when I was 34 and a half, yeah, I was almost about to be 35. And that point in time, I said I want to be an entrepreneur. Okay, now this reminds me of a very good point I sort of missed previously. See, if you want to be an entrepreneur, try to start as early as possible. The entire 30s is not late. But you know what? If you want to be an entrepreneur, the early you start, the bigger time to slog you're getting, the bigger tenacity, energy, endurance you'll be having to slog. Like, for example, if you start at the age of 22, or like Zuckerberg at the age of 18, it takes about 7 to 10 years time to get established. So if you start at 22, by the time you're 32, you're almost at a certain level. With me now, it's almost about to be 5 years. So slow and steadily, I'm coming up. Good gradual growth. I totally agree with your principal, Dr. Nema. She mentioned this very good point that with increasing number of years, your endurance, your tenacity, your patience keeps on coming down. So start as early as possible. It doesn't matter. Like if I'll tell you what, some of you might get an offer from companies like JP Morgan or any of these big brands in the market. You may want to gain some experience, um, gather some money, some capital, build your network, and then certain people become entrepreneur after the age of 40.
There's one more
There's no
question in the
right
chat.
age. Yeah.
There's one more question in the chat box, that what motivates you to keep going?
What motivates me? I'll tell you what. Um, so sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, that was a good question. What motivates me? The future motivates me. My positive thinking motivates me, and meditation keeps on motivating me. I'll see what I'll see what there are times when I'm like tired. I just want to give up everything. I'm like, hey, you know what? This is the wrong decision. Next step, I breathe in deep, say Om Shanti to myself. I breathe out, saying all the negativity goes out, and I feel much better. Trust me, a sense of or a combination of meditation, fantasizing about the future, that if I can sustain this, I'll be going very much ahead. So this entire positive thinking keeps me going. See, I might not become like the super billionaire, but if I just dream that I might go up to that level. Trust me, but you know what? Nowadays I don't dream of becoming a billionaire. I'm like, if whatever I'm building, if my company becomes world renowned, if we can make a difference in everybody's life through our services, our products, that's more than enough for success.
Okay, that was really informative. I would like Sayali More, the co-chairperson, to present the vote of
Yeah.
thanks.
Thank you, Bhumi. Good evening, everyone. As we have reached the end of beautiful celebration, I, Sayali More, co-chairperson of Ecell Council, would like to propose a vote of thanks to everyone present here. First of all, on behalf of whole Ecell Council, I would express my heartfelt gratitude towards our chief guest, Mr. Soubir Bhatt, for sparing his precious time to grace this occasion. Thank you, sir, for coming here and inspiring us with your words. Heartful thanks goes to our respected principal, Dr. Shikha Nema ma'am, for providing Ecell UMIT lot of opportunities to help in sharpening our skills. I would like to thank our faculty coordinator, Mr. Bharat Patil sir, for supporting us throughout and guiding us. I also give my great regards to the former council who always motivates us to do our best and stand as our pillars of guidance whenever we need. Their support, I extend my vote of thanks to the core senior and junior council of ECEL for the involvement they have shown and willingness they have expressed for the completion of tasks. On this note, I would like to conclude thanking the audience for being attentive and helping the event become a great success. Thank you so much, everyone.
It was a pleasure.
Thank
May
you.
may I just add a certain number of points since our principal madam is present here. So I come in for a day, speak my mind, and get away. That won't happen. See, shaping up real entrepreneurs from India. I'm not saying that entrepreneur and lady entrepreneur. It's Indian entrepreneur. See, Therefore, I'll tell you what, I have a consulting firm, VNE Consulting Group, that's been headed. See, I'm the founding partner of that consulting firm, which is a part of VNE Holdings. And what we do, we provide startup consulting, advisory. We've built a huge network with financial institutions, private institutions, venture capital firms, private equity for providing funding to startup entrepreneurs and innovative ideas. So, on behalf of VNE Consulting, I'll be very happy to assist all of you, guide all of you for this entire startup journey. There's certain social responsibility we have towards the community. And if I can share my mind, if my team can share their own mind, we'll be very happy to do so. Over to you, ladies up there.
Thank you so much, sir, for inspiring
Thank you.
and
It was,
Yeah,
yeah, it was helpful and
sharing.
we
and
can,
trust me. All right, I'll mention another comforting point. It's one that I would come in and start charging fee for my advisory, or see, we do fundraising for plenty of startups, and basically what the consulting firms like Accenture or Boston Consulting Group won't do, we do that. It's an opportunity for us to grow. It's an opportunity for all of you upcoming entrepreneurs to grow.
Yeah, maybe we can keep a separate session on that.
Yep.
yeah, we would love to
Yeah,
keep a separate session for that.
See,
yeah,
this I'll tell
yeah,
you what, it's an unending. It's the entire topic about entrepreneurship is like a galaxy. It has no end.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it was lovely meeting all of you.
yeah,
Thank you so much.
it was a lovely
Yeah,
session.
yeah. And trust me, you guys will be all coffee drinkers, by the way.
Yeah,
It helps. It helps. To, your mind
yes.
keeps on working. You need a stimulant. You
it
need a
helps. It
stimulant to
helps us to
understand.
think
It helps.
more. Yeah,
See, I'll tell you. I'll add some more uh, uh, insight here. When I was like growing up, when I was a college kid, I was like, yeah, being an entrepreneur is fun. You have all the time independence. You're a millionaire. You're taking vacation abroad. All the good things. But when I stepped into entrepreneurship culture, I was like, hey, you know what? All the fun time is there, but there is more fun time in being an entrepreneur. And you know what the independence is to be an entrepreneur? You can have as many professions as you like. Why am I pursuing my law degree? Why am I pursuing to become a doctor of alternative medicine? My company can go on growing. I can also treat clients. I can also treat patients who need medical attention. So an entrepreneur can have multiple offices. An entrepreneur can practice multiple professions if he or she has the time and energy. Positive thinking, gym workout, meditating, praying to
yeah,
God is providing
yeah.
me that power with some coffee on board.
Yeah,
Workout
definitely.
helps.
Yeah.
It does big time. It does big time. And trust me, when I was back in Ria College, uh, I'll tell you what. Let me know what time you guys want to end.
Yeah, we actually had 1 hour time limit, so
All right, I'll just finish this topic. This is a
yeah,
very
yeah,
loved
sure, sure.
topic among
Yeah,
college kids.
you can. Yeah,
Um, When I was back in Ria, I used to weigh like 2 years of that teenage eating habit. I gained up to like 78 kilograms, 78 kgs. And my crush told me that I was a baby elephant and I need to look at my. That was hilarious. We're very good friends still now. And she said, I don't like baby elephants. I don't date baby elephants. And you need to see yourself in the mirror, Soubir, before you come on a rose day with a red rose saying, hey. I have feelings for you. I don't have feelings for baby elephants. Secret, she married the big elephant of our class. She was into big elephants, not baby elephants. No disrespect. No, we have great friends. She married our classmate who even looked bigger. And we are super friends now. They have a full family with 2 kids. We laugh at this entire topic all the time. What happened? I got called baby elephant. I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna show you that I can look like Hrithik Roshan. Hrithik Roshan was introduced back in that early 2000
Yeah.
year as Kahuna Pyar Hai hero, and everybody ran behind him. So I was like, I can look like Hrithik. Yeah, I'm Hrithik. See, that positive fantasy came into my mind. I'm Hrithik. So what would Hrithik do? He would run. He would work out. He won't let any body fat be installed
Yeah.
into him. In 8 months' time, I lost like 35 kg. I became a little underweight. I made
Wow.
it to the Ruya news that this guy can beat VLCC fans. I even tried to
Nice.
sell my patent to VLCC, saying, just pay me 20K. I'll say VLCC did it for me. But VLCC said, no, sir, we can't buy out your hard work. We don't do that here. So 10 months later, I was in the Mr. Ruya contest. I became like the first runner up. So that
Wow.
was one thing. Workout,
Wow.
wellness
Yeah.
works.
Yeah. This meditation, workout, some
Yeah.
coffee really helps to
It
take
really
on weight.
helps. It really helps. Stay.
Yes.
What I would say, stay away from alcohol. Stay away from like too much tobacco. I know, like even women these days they smoke in India quite a lot. I've seen an income tax inspector, lady inspector. She said, "Soubir, I need at least 2 cigarettes." I was like, "Why? Why do you need it?" She's like, "That's too much workload." I'm like, "Oh my god." Everyone is loaded with that number crunching.
Instead of that, you can have coffee anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
coffee's good. Coffee's good. Like coffee, green tea, that'll keep draining the toxins out. You'll lose your water weight. Your skin's gonna glow. Meditation, the same thing. You wanna look good naturally, without fair and lovely, without makeup. Recite Gayatri mantra.
Yeah.
People will fall
Yeah.
in love with you guys. I'm telling you. Being a guy, we learned the hard way. We don't need to depend on men's fair and lovely anymore.
Absolutely.
Unilever won't like it. I was an intern with Unilever India
Uh,
when I was in college. And my marketing manager, who was my reporting boss, she said, Soubir, shush, don't talk anything against Fair and Lovely. It's our product. All right, it was lovely connecting.
yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
Nice connecting to you. Bye.
Thank you
Thanks
so,
to,
so much.
yeah, Bharatji, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Principal Ma'am. And I need to, all right, Gargi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Gargi.
say
All
thank
right.
you. Thank you
Yeah.
for gracing
Thank you,
our
Bharatji.
presence.
I'm sure I did a lot of fun and funny anecdotes to keep the conversation live.
No, it was
Yeah, very
lively because of you.
informative. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
See, I'll tell you what, it feels like yesterday I was a student. Well, technically, entrepreneurs are students for the entire life.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they
true.
tend to, yeah, they tend to learn new things and
A lot of new
explore.
things.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's why I named my company Venture and Explore, because an entrepreneur is always venturing. He or she is always exploring new ideas, new plans, new product and service line you want to extend. So as of now, I'll be very happy to share my expertise from Veeni Consulting Group with SNDD young entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
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 We were happy to have you too, sir.
Health,
Thank
beauty, entrepreneurship tips. I got it all with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll have a separate session for it, so.
Anytime, anytime. You're most welcome. You're most
Yeah.
welcome. And I shared my card with Sayali.
Yeah,
Sayali,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just some of my
No
American
problem.
pronunciation pisses people off, so just bear with it.
No problem.
No problem.
All right then. Take care.
Yeah.
Have a lovely weekend
Thank you
ahead.
so much. It was great having you.
Thank you.
Likewise. All right, and
Bye.
bye. Take care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.